All right, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Hakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation and blessings to the hopeful members of the elect scattered throughout the four winds of the earth. All right. This video here entitled Other Channels and Mark of the Beast Update. All right. So first, I want to share my other backup channels to my main channel. If you haven't noticed, I was suspended for like 2 weeks. I'm on a two strike. I have two strikes on my main page, which is Rock Solid, GMS Rock Solid Foundation. This page here, Rock Solid Pure Faith, this is my secondary page. Now, when I was suspended from Rock Solid Foundation, I go to log into this one. I was suspended for this one, from this one as well. So this is why I created, and this link will be in the description box to this page. And then this is my third page that I had to create because I couldn't upload to Rock Solid Foundation or Rock Solid Pure Faith. I was locked out of both of these, so I made this Mawatazak Bun God, which is my third page. And I'll place these two links in the description box so you can follow. If I do get my main page clipped, these will be the other pages that I'll be uploading on. I will upload videos to these two pages first before I upload to my main page, just because I want to make sure, that the bot, don't, clip it and then give me my third strike on my main page. And that'll, as we know, that'll be the end of that page. But, let the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai be done. We're getting closer and closer to the famine of the word. So, and as well as this mark of the beast being rolled out full-fledged. All right, they're gradually getting the minds of the people ready for it. So, again, Rock Solid Pure Faith and Mawatazak Bun God are my backup channels. Again, I'll place those links in the description box. Now, let's get to this article. This article was published March 7th, 2021, entitled Bond Villain Schwab and his World Economic Forum are pushing the Internet of Bodies. No longer the Internet of Things. Things as like your smartwatch, your phones, smart TV, devices. No longer just devices, the Internet of Things, but now they're talking Internet of Bodies. All right. Now I wonder what's the Internet of Bodies. Let's read. Okay. See, what you people are going to find out, man, is that Great Millstone, beginning with the apostles and elders, all right, from Apostle Tahar on down, all right, the elders in Bridgeport, okay, and throughout the entire Babylon, the different churches that have been set up through the Spirit, and throughout the entire planet Earth, the churches, the Great Millstone churches that have been set up through the Spirit, have been telling you, all right, that this man is going to chip you. That's the plan. That's the mark of the beast. All right. And the Heavenly Father told us to give you warning from him. All right. Because like you hear Apostle Tahar say, this is the Most High's chip. All right. This is his mark that he gave Esau the technology to push. All right. That's why it's in the scriptures, because it's the Most High's. All right. And the Most High he told us to warn you. All right. So let's matter of fact, before we read this article, let's get that scripture. Give them warning from me. Okay. And this is the warning. Though these warnings are getting shorter and shorter. I mean, the time is getting shorter and shorter, as the days go on. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. All right? And that's what we are through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. The Most High has made the men of great millstone as well as the men afterwards. All right? Salakia, the men that teach the like doctrine afterwards. I don't know where the hell that came from. But the men that teach the likewise doctrine, watchmen. All right, unto the house of Israel. What are we watching for? We're watching for these things that are detrimental to your health, your life, your well-being, which this main thing, all right, being the mark of the beast, or as they calling it now, the internet of bodies. And we're going to read the article to show you that it's not a game. This is where they're going with it, all right? This is why that this guy here, Schwab, Klaus Schwab, all right, this is his name, okay, the leader of the World Economic Forum, he's been pushing the Great Reset, the Fourth Industrial Revolution. Things will never go back the same, all right? This is what he's saying. These are the new norms, okay? So let's go to the scripture, read that, finish reading that. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. All right. Now, let's look up this word warning. All right. Give them warning from me, which is Zahar. All right. Warn, admonish, teach, shine. All right. Give you to shine what? Shine this light upon you. All right. The scriptures tell us in what is that? Thessalonians, the 5th chapter. Let your light shine, and Matthew, the 5th chapter. All right. Matter of fact, let's pull those up real quick, and then we'll go back to that definition. Okay. We're giving you the light. All right, because everything Esau has, all right, it's all darkness. Let me type in, let your light shine. Before men. All right. I knew it was Matthew 5, all right? Matthew 5 and 16. Let me see, maybe I can. All right, yep. I'm going to start at 15. Matthew 5 and 15, it says, Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on the candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. And we're the watchmen unto the house of Israel, to give you warning, to shine this light upon you, all right? Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. And when you see the apostles, the men of great millstone, and the men teaching the likewise doctrine, bringing you this type of information and filtering it through the scriptures, that's that light being shined before you, all right? And you glorify Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai by sending the understanding and the light to men to teach. Otherwise, you'll be out here in the darkness. All right. So you supposed to take heed to this light that's shining. All right. The light is the truth, man. Okay. Going back to the definition here, it says to admonish, warn, teach, shine, send out light, be shining. All right, to be taught, be admonished, to teach, warn, to shine, send out light, and that's what we're doing, man. All right, John the third chapter tells you that light has come into the world, but men love darkness. All right, so we're sending off this light, okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Let me see. I think this is so cometh as a thief in the night. Second Thessalonians. No. It's First Thessalonians, but it's this one. Yep. First Thessalonians 5:5. All right. Ye are the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. All right. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. All right. And this is a part of our watching. When we see things like this, all right, when we get into this article, when we reading this article, you're gonna know exactly why um you know we're shining light upon this, because this is the mark of the beast that they're talking about. All right, the RFID chip. This is why we, all right, bringing forth this light so you can see, so you ain't caught up out there in the darkness. All right, and just going along to get it. When if you do go along with this thing and allow this man to connect you with his internet of bodies, all right, the Lord is going to destroy you. All right. So going back to Ezekiel 3 verse 17, it says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning. All right. Shine this light upon them. Let them know what's going on. All right. From me. Teach them. Admonish them. All right. And in this case, we dealing with the mark of the beast. All right. Which they're calling the internet of bodies. So let's get to this article. All right. It says Klaus Schwab and his World Economic Forum are pushing the internet of bodies as part of the NWO, or New World Order Great Reset, which involves a fusion of physical and digital. All right. Okay. The internet of bodies, or IOB, hasn't gotten as much attention as it needs to. It's an outgrowth of the Internet of Things, a term that has been with us for several years now, and which refers to the plan to embed every single thing on Earth with a sensor that allows it to be hooked up to the internet using things like 5G and the smart grid. And these are things that we've been saying, all right, even before this pandemic was rolled out, okay? And thus surveilled and monitored, all right? The Internet of Things implies that every node on the grid will receive and broadcast transmissions. The Internet of Bodies takes the whole thing a dangerous step further by envisioning a world where these sensors are biosensors that sit on or in the human body. And it's talking about inside your body. That's why they want everybody to receive that potion. All right, because that's technology, all right, in that potion. Okay, with the potential to thus make every individual nothing more than a node on the grid too. Head of the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab, who has become famous among alternative media reporters for his incredible likeness to an archetypal James Bond villain, proclaimed that this great reset, just another name for the New World Order, or NWO, and his fourth industrial revolution, just another name for transhumanism, all right, would lead to a fusion of our physical, digital, and biological identity, all right, the Internet of Bodies. There are several mainstream articles written in 2020 about the Internet of Bodies. This Forbes article defines it as follows. When the Internet of Things connects with your body, the result is the Internet of Bodies. The Internet of Bodies is an extension of the IoT, which is Internet of Things, and basically connects the human body to a network through devices that are ingested, implanted, or connected to the body in some way. All right, which the main one is implanted. All right, because they need to have your consent to implant this type of technology inside of you. It's going to be a conscious decision. It's not going to be something, that they slip on you and you didn't know. You're going to have to make a conscious decision about it. All right. Just like you're being forced to make a conscious decision on whether you're going to receive that potion or not. Okay. Well, you're going to be forced to make a conscious decision whether you're going to be a part of the internet of bodies. All right. It says once connected, data can be exchanged, and the body and device can be remotely monitored and controlled. All right. There are 3 generations of Internet of Bodies that include body external. These are wearable devices such as Apple Watches or Fitbits that can monitor our health. All right. Which, people wear those now. All right. You go for a run, and then you done with your run, you check your calories you didn't burn, how many miles you've run, and things of that nature. All right, your heart rate, all of that. Body internal. These include pacemakers, cochlear implants, and digital pills that go inside our bodies to monitor our control various aspects of our health. Body embedded. The 3rd generation of the Internet of Bodies is embedded technology, where technology and the human body are melded together and have a real-time connection to a remote machine. All right. And that remote machine is the grid, the 5G, 6G smart grid that they're putting up everywhere. Okay. So you won't be able to buy or sell eventually without this mark, without being a part of the Internet of Bodies. All right. It says it spells out the agenda pretty clearly. The IOB, or Internet of Bodies agenda, is the same thing as a human microchipping agenda. And that's what it's all about. All right? Just more advanced due to the progression of technology. The idea is to slowly introduce external, foreign, and synthetic devices, which they've already done. Everybody has some type of smartwatch or Fitbit. You wear the you carry the smartphones. All right. It says frog in the boiling pot style. So people become gradually accustomed to it. First it's on the body, then it's in the body. Then it's all the way embedded deep in the body, so it melds with the body. And that's what the technology of the RFID does. All right. It connects with your it connects with you on a cellular level. All right. To where it can read just like a Fitbit can. All right. Well, you won't need your Fitbit or your Apple Watch, nor your telephone anymore. All right. Just listen to some Elon Musk interviews. Okay. He's talking about texting people just by thought. No more using your thumbs. All right. You can think a thought and send it to somebody when you're connected to the Internet of Bodies. This is what this man is out of his damn mind, man. This is an artificial his birthright. He trying to get his birthright back. All right, through carnality. Okay. It says I have been. This is the writer. I've been warning about these things like ingestible digital smart pills since at least 2012. All of this is just the aspect of the Internet of Bodies where people are openly told what is happening and consent is manufactured. But there is another whole covert aspect I touched in my previous article on the anti-human nature of the COVID agenda, where we have already been forcibly made to inhale and ingest nanoparticles without our knowledge and consent. See paragraph below on COVID and transhumanism. All right, which basically, we do inhale nanoparticles and things of that nature by all the bullshit Esau puts out there. Chemtrails, GMO foods, these different sandwiches that people like, that Popeye's chicken sandwich. I'm sure all that got technology in it, man. Nanotechnology. All right, and I remember how that when that Popeye's chicken sandwich first, it was causing people to be very aggressive and their mood would change over a damn sandwich, you know. So it says, meanwhile, here is what the rather creepy Rand Corporation has to say about the Internet of Bodies. All right, it says Internet of Bodies technologies fall under the broader Internet of Things umbrella. But as the name suggests, Internet of Bodies devices introduce an even more intimate interplay between humans and gadgets. Internet of Bodies devices monitor the human body, collect health metrics and other personal information, and transmit those data over the internet. All right, and if that data if you're a part of this, your privacy is totally done away with. You're totally down with the beast. You're totally down with his system. You worshiping this man and his whole idea and being and way of life, and you have received his mark. All right, and we're gonna read what happens if you do this. All right. It says many devices such as fitness trackers are already in use. Internet of Body devices are already in use, and those in development can track, record, and store users' whereabouts, bodily functions, and what they see, hear, and even think. So you will be no longer you will belong to you no more. You will belong to the beast system, and the beast system uh, 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 is ran and controlled by Esau Edom. So that'll be your God, and that therefore the Lord will have no pleasure in delivering you as an Israelite. You will have to die here with the rest of these peons. Okay. It says World Economic Forum pushes Internet of Bodies. It says given the central role of Schwab and the World Economic Forum in pushing the New World Order Great Reset, it is also unsurprising that the World Economic Forum was pushing the Internet of Bodies in 2020. One post written in June 2020 is entitled "The Internet of Bodies is Here. This is how it could change our lives." And again, like I've said before, they're gonna present this as if it's something that's gonna benefit you. Like I always say, they like to pour syrup on shit and call it pancakes. All right, and that's basically what this is. Okay, but according to the scriptures, if you take this, you will be destroyed. All right, it says another one is a research paper entitled "Shaping the Future of the Internet of Bodies: New Challenges of Technology Governance," that goes into great depth about the Internet of Bodies, of how the Internet of Bodies will work, talking about data-enabled social benefits. Data-enabled social benefits. All right, meaning the data that they collect from your interactions and things you do, the data that they receive from you being a part and receiving that chip will allow them to enable you with social benefits. All right, and those social benefits will indeed be buying and selling. All right, housing. Okay, that's what that means. Data enabled social benefits, and they show you that in that show Black Mirror. All right, you're everywhere you went, you were graded based upon your social status. All right, the data that was received from your status, that's how you were rated in society. That's how you were moved. That's how you were able to catch a cab. That's how you were able to get a hotel room. You know, it says in analyzing how governance and laws would need to change to make the Internet of Bodies legally feasible. To be fair, the World Economic Forum paper does not analyze the risk and the downside, but it's pretty clear it's promoting this as humanity's future, and is simply trying to figure out how to make it legally and socially acceptable for all the nations of the world. And they're gonna bring something that's gonna have you people run into this, all right? To be a part of the Internet of Bodies, to be constantly tracked, monitored, all right? And become Esau Edom's perpetual slave. He ain't gonna tell you that part. So let's go to the consequence if you're down with the Internet of Bodies, all right? We know Revelation 13, all right, 14, But let's go to Revelation 14, um, verse 9. All right. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man or woman worship the beast and his image, meaning you down with this system, you down with the internet of bodies, all right, you down to be connected to the 5G, 6G, smart, artificial intelligent grid, all right, by implanting his mark inside you, all right. You down with this whole way of living, all right, which is Esau Edom's his beast, all right, the beast system, and receive his mark in his forehead, all right, or in his hand, and that mark is these chips, all right, these radio frequency identifying chips, all right, that's gonna connect you to his grid, all right, that's gonna put you in his control, okay. So if you do that, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, which is righteous anger. And that is the nuclear missiles, okay? And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, all right? And that's when the nuclear destruction comes. So don't be a part of the internet of bodies. Don't allow this man to put nothing inside of your body. Put all your trust in Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, because this is where society is going. They're not going to let up and say, you know what, if you don't want it, you just live over there. Nah, this is where they're going. This is the Heavenly Father's plan on the left-hand side to test your integrity, to test your faith in him. All right? So with that, giving all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Lord will, this was edifying to the hopeful elect. Shalom.